So when are they throwing you out of New England wearing that god awful hat? See, they'd welcome you in Vermont. We have these awful Yankee fans up here, but not in your neck of the woods.
Not soon enough. Maybe if they throw me out of here, I can go back to work someplace. Holy cow.
Oh yeah,
So I got a new hat, new shirt.
What's the new shirt behind you, or are you wearing it?
No, it's behind me. It's hanging up.
Oh, okay.
It's
So what's
hanging
that
up.
one?
That's the Cincinnati Cyclones.
Oh, they must have been Vancouver's farm club.
No, they were actually IHL.
Oh, they were okay.
Yep, they were IHL, and then I think when that folded, they went into the AHL because we had a guy in my league that played for them.
You did. You've talked about him before.
Yeah. So, and he tried Stellaris. So good game. Yeah, I heard it was very complicated, and it looks fun.
No one commented when I asked about it, so I didn't buy it. I bought dinner instead.
Oh, I can feel the love. Feel the love.
Losers, huh?
Oh, I can feel the love.
All right, Monty, I still want our number 3.
Oh, the banner looks good. Is this the first show of the banner? Or was last night the first?
No,
one?
last night was.
All right. We didn't have a big crowd last night, so maybe tonight.
And I'm only here for an hour, so. Yep, the banner, and I made peace, and my wife was right. My wife was right. My wife is always right.
She said something about hooks, and I don't know if that was a meat hook or what we're talking about. So,
she watches enough of that forensic file stuff.
Oh man, mine does too. And it's just like she goes, I should have been a forensic guy because I'm so good at it. I'm good at picking out the bad guys.
Are you kidding? I'm going to be and she'll have killed me with a roast. I think I've made this joke before. And by the time that the cops get there, she'll have the roast in the oven and say, would you like a slice of roast beef? I don't know what happened. Yeah, you should at least get a Habs jersey if you're going to wear it.
I know. I got a knock at the door. I got another package today. So I'm like, something? I think it'd be funny to wear a Yankees hat,
Oh, you're disgusting. So what other hats did you get today?
Let's see. Pittsburgh Steelers.
That would almost be that.
Red Sox.
But you chose.
I thought I'd go with this one here, just to be funny, ha.
Yeah, Larry. Yeah, come on every night. Make sure that I was done with my dinner by 6:30. It's the first night that the kid's back, and that's the thanks I get. That's the thanks I get.
It's a gift. You gotta wear it.
I'll give you a gift.
What can you do?
I had a roast beef sub.
Ooh, hot or cold?
What?
Hot or cold?
Oh, cold.
Oh,
you told me about what you got down there.
The next time I come up, okay, if we ever can cross state lines again, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bring some of the roast beef that we have down here.
Oh, I would love a hot roast beef sub.
We'll probably have to heat it up by the time we get there, but I mean, it is to die for.
Now, what do they put on the roast beef subs down there?
They grill the buns.
Yes.
So they're grilled and it's awesome. And then they have the roast beef, and the roast beef is nice and warm. And they either put this like the sauce, it's called sauce.
Like a horseradish sauce, like an Arby's sauce, or
no, it's like a very mild barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And or you can get plain, or you can get mayonnaise. And so we'll each get two, and we'll get one sauce and one mayonnaise, and like we'll say a bite of the sauce and bite of the mayonnaise, bite of the sauce, and then they'll put them in the fridge and do it again the next day.
Do I have a Canadian's hat I can wear? Yes, I do. I can't reach it, but yes, Scott, I have them. We're talking food. Well, I had a roast beef sub for dinner. And so yes, but I like the Canadians. I should be expected to wear them. James River sauce, your sister-in-law says.
Oh, okay. We're talking a little bit of food tonight. We're talking about roast beef. Is the James River sauce? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Jan was driving down the street today, and somebody threw a jar of mayonnaise at her.
Really?
Yeah. She said, "What the hell, man?"
The hat has taken 25 IQ points off you. How you doing, ID?
I said it was a miracle whip. She survived.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
You're not supposed to be, eating the lead paint chips that you wash off your house, okay?
There was another joke. Somebody else posted something funny. I can't think of what it was though.
No, it certainly wasn't that. What happened to Five Guys? Five Guys? No, I had a roast beef sub with lettuce, tomato, red onions, and pickles, and American cheese and mayo. It was good.
Ooh, steak and cheese. That
steak
sounds
and
good
cheese.
too. Yeah, that's always good. Yeah. What was the other one, Jan? Somebody else posted another mayonnaise joke on there. I forget what it was.
That's just
yeah. There was a couple of funny ones today.
But
I thought it was a good one.
Yeah.
See, I have the sense of humor on the show, and someone else doesn't have a sense of humor, so I got to carry the.
Oh,
load
really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, Mike. Bad dad jokes. Absolutely. Let us remember the day. Larry, bean soup with cornbread. I like that.
Nice.
So I got yesterday. Speaking of food, I got the in search of Trader Joe's style tomato soup.
Okay.
Because we couldn't get into Trader Joe's not on Friday afternoon at 4:30. That's got to be one of those you go at Tuesday at 10 in the morning type deals. Because just like down there, only so many people are allowed in the store. You know how that works. Oh, watermelon pasted with olive oil and then thrown on the grill. Yeah, I hope it beat your frozen lasagna. That sounds, but Stouffer's is really good. And so we went into our local co-op where, Dave will sometimes make fun of how much I spend on things. Like the banner was what? How much you say that banner was?
$1,500.
Okay, it wasn't $1,500. Quote of the Jordan's not the GOAT. Anyway, so we go in the co-op. Sarah gets a loaf of gluten-free bread because she doesn't really want to eat a lot of that. $9.19. $9.19
for bread.
For bread.
Oh, I spend $2 or $3 and I'm going through the roof.
Yeah, we go. We either get a dozen English muffins or 6 bagels from Price Chop from our grocery store every week, and that's what we normally use. She wanted it because it was gluten free. Fine, okay, whatever. $9.19. So anyway, we get to the soup aisle. I'm looking for the Pacific brand, okay, because that's the butter. You a butternut squash fan or no?
Oh no, she is.
Okay. Sharon, you'd like this stuff. It's like pureed butternut squash. I don't know what they use to make it creamy because it's all vegan and organic, and they throw in garlic and onion powder. How you doing, Robbie? And it tastes really good. So they didn't have the Pacific brand tomato soup, and my local grocery store hasn't had it in weeks, and we couldn't get into Trader Joe's. So they had the tomato soup in the cardboard container. Oh yeah, Sharon. It is a long story, Gardner. I will continue if it pleases the court. And so, yes, Sharon, Pacific brand butternut squash soup to die for. It really, really is good. So I got some of that. The banner's up and defeated. We missed you yesterday, Robbie. And so they had another organic branded tomato soup. It claimed to be vegan. Although baseball should be back about the 4th of July, I would think.
They were reading. I'll go ahead and they were talking about the baseball stuff today, and oof.
I mean, it's Bryce Harper. I want to plunk in the head, but
it's beyond. It's what they want the players to do. But go ahead, finish the story about the butterscotch there.
And so, yeah. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. About what time?
What's on Tuesday?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, you too. And so, I'll leave that light on, please. Yeah. Thank you. So I grab whatever their organic brand is because it's a co-op. And so I had some for lunch today. Today was my counseling appointment, which is why I didn't do a noon game, which is why I got to be done by 7:30. Or you can continue, but and so she pours it and she microwaves it and she brings it in here and it's dark. So okay, it's not a bisque. That's fine. I wasn't expecting a bisque. So I took a sip. It was a really good base for spaghetti sauce. You throw in some Hamburg, throw in a couple more spices. I was telling Sarah that I should have taken some garlic bread and with cheese and dunked it in there. It wasn't good soup, but it was okay. Yep. Geez, Mrs. Cleaver, you look awful nice today.
I saw that. It's too bad.
Thanks, Eddie.
So, did you see my new shirt here? This is the Cincinnati Cyclones. And,
Yes.
Mike sent me that, and the package arrived today, and I was like, "Oh, I know what this is." So I put that right up. Isn't it awesome? You know what's great about it
Right.
is the Let's see if I can make myself full screen here. You see this little? It's the goalie making a C with a tornado. He's like making a C with his stick and his glove. It's so cheesy, but it's so awesome at the same time. So Mike, thank you so much for that. And check this out. Oh, you love that noisy chair, huh?
Oh, very nice.
Ronnie James Dio World Tour Program, and I believe this is the first one because it's got Vivian Campbell, and I think that's either from the
you'll
first or
love-
second tour. I think I had this as a kid because I remember getting the tour book. I had this as a kid, and Mike's like, "Hey, you like Dio? I got this World Tour book." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" So yeah, so I'm looking through that today, and that was unbelievable. So Mike, thank you so much. Yes, it's a nice shirt. It's a nice tour book I got today, so it was a very, very fun day. So, and what do you got? Trader Joe's red pepper soup with
yeah.
the grilled cheese.
Tomato
That actually
and red-
doesn't sound bad. That doesn't
Tomato
sound
and
bad.
red pepper. Oh my God, it is to die for. But I wasn't going to pay $17 a quart on Amazon for it.
Yeah. Probably have to go right to Trader Joe's for that. There.
And so we'll yeah, I like the jersey. So what did I miss today in baseball? I know that they want 50% of the revenues, 50-50 split.
Oh, look at that, Scott! I didn't know you were. I know you're a referee, but I didn't know that you were a culinary guy. Is that why when you go slashing, you do it like a Ginsu knife? 2 minutes slashing, and you Ginsu. Is that what it is? All right, so baseball. So they were reading today. I don't know if that was the Sacred Heart tour or if that was the first. What was the name of the first time? I think it was just Dio, wasn't it? Oh no, it was a Holy Diver. Holy Diver. So it could have been last. No, wouldn't it? Yeah, it could have been Sacred Heart. It just says World Tour, so it might have been the first one. So anyway, so baseball. They were talking today, and they were reading off the requirements to play baseball. And it's like the players that are not playing have to sit in the stands. They can't be in the dugouts. And they were talking about there's no high-fiving, there's no spitting, there's no this, there's no that. And they're like, and then I guess one of the things was the runners have to wear a mask. And it's like, well, if the guy slides in the second base to the second baseman that doesn't have a mask and they have to play, doesn't that completely defeat the purpose of having a mask on?
Masks aren't going to stay clean. You're playing a sport. That's why you
Yes,
really can't wear them in hockey.
How can you be running with masks on? So,
the Koreans aren't doing that.
So the guys on the radio were saying, something? At first we were kind of ticked off at these guys, but it's like they might be looking at this saying, something? If this is what we got to go through, then forget it. We don't want nobody sitting in the stands and no high five. And it's like, it just never mind. And so then they were saying, what do you think the hockey and the basketball guys are doing now? Because their season's kind of over. They've already been paid for the season. So they might be like, yeah, if we got to wear masks and sit apart and we can't do this and can't do that. And then forget it. So it's either do it right or don't, at this point here. And it's just, there's way too many restrictions. So I was kind of like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. If they say I can open up and we have to wear masks while we play hockey, it's like, no,
I'll see how you can do that.
It's too hot up where we play in the summertime. People will be passing out. I'd be calling 911. It's like, no, masks are not
healthy.
healthy.
You can do that.
They're not healthy for that stuff there. Yeah, well, that's what they do. They spit, I saw the Perfect Strangers, though. I did see that one there. Yep. What's it? Last in Line. It might have been last. What's that? Who?
Was that with Balky? Remember the TV show Perfect Strangers? That joke went right over your head.
Yeah, it did. No, I had that album, Perfect Strangers. Yeah, I went down to Providence, Rhode Island, saw them. Perfect Strangers tour. I forget who they played with too.
Yeah, I can't see how why that could even be a remote possibility.
Yep. Well, that's the other thing. They tested. I don't get this testing. So if they test negative, why something? You're right. If they're all negative, that's fine. The problem is though, it's like you could test meet today and then leave, and I go out down the store, pick up my roast beef sandwich, and I get it.
Well, you would
So
think that with the
That test is useless now.
limited interaction that they're just, I can understand no fans, at least to start, or limited fans when it comes back. But I don't understand why you would play with a mask.
I can't wear them either. You know what I mean? It's like I just,
they're not my favorite thing to do. You wear it as a courtesy, and we finally found one that fits.
That's what I do. Yep.
Yesterday, I had it on when we left the house. No, I didn't put it on. I put it on about halfway through our walk. And when I got on the street that we are and saw that there were people like the next block down, I put it on because, it's people don't want to stay 6 feet away from you. But once we got off that street and closer to home, I wasn't going, if I was going into Dunkin' to pick up what she'd ordered for lunch, that'd be a different story. I knew I wasn't going. I couldn't get through. I had all the stuff in from the co-op. So I took it off.
Yep.
But, if I know I'm going to be around strangers, I'll wear it. I don't have a problem with that. But
yeah, I wear it as a courtesy to when I go to my chiropractor. I put it on as a courtesy for him. And then if I go into a store, because I don't want to ruffle feathers and get any stores in trouble. But I mean, if the mask wears so good, then why can't we open up? You know what I mean? If the masks are so good, and if the masks are not helping, then why are we wearing them? It really is so contradictory. I'm sorry, it really is. And and if you fart, don't you smell it? So if you fart, you smell it. These masks, all they're doing is they're not containing you. So if I fart and you smell it, then what good is the mask doing? You know what I mean? So I don't know. But anyway, enough on that. But yeah, so baseball, the restrictions that they had on, I wouldn't play. Maybe if I was a new guy and I got my first $1 million contract.
50 stuff I'm fine with. You don't need to be making $34 million to play 80 games. Okay? I have no trouble with.
The money thing is completely different from what they were talking about today. Yeah, and that's what I don't get. If you have a mask on, why what is the problem? I mean, you pack people on buses, you put people on planes and trains, but you can't go into a store and be next to it. None of these rules are consistent. That's the problem. They're not consistent. They're all over the places. This is okay, but this not. It's kind of like that time we were at the hockey game, and I was just telling Sharon this night. We were at the hockey game, and they come back and scored, and everybody's banging on the glass. We're all excited, and the usher come down an aisle, and she's like, "Hey, you can't bang on the glass, or you're out of here." And she looked like at the 4 or 5 of us. We're like, "Look, everyone's banging on the glass." She was like, "I don't care. You bang on the glass, and you're out of here." And that's what I feel like. It's feel like we're being singled out here, that look around. Everyone is banging on the glass in the arena. Okay? We're not jumping on the ice. We're not throwing things on the ice. We're banging on the glass like everybody else. But we couldn't do it. So I felt we were being punished and everybody else could do it. And that's what it feels like. It's not consistent. And we actually, we called the team the next morning. All of us did in a row. And we called up and said, "Hey, they got some new lady working our aisle, and she singled us out and said she's going to throw us out." Yeah, Bruce, you were there for that. Yeah, Bruce was sitting right next to me.
How are the apps?
The apps what?
Appetizers.
Appetizers what?
Isn't that the joke you always make when you talk to Bruce and Laura about appetizers?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were on Mike that night. Yeah. Mike gave us the appetizers. Yep. Yeah, Bruce was there, and so we called up, reported the lady, said, "Hey, it's one thing if we're out of line, but when the entire arena is banging on the glass and she singles the 4 of us out, there's a problem." And they said, "Yep, she's new, and we didn't know that, and blah blah blah. We'll talk to her." I said, "It's fine." So we've been season tickets holders a long time, and it's not like we're out of line, So,
good.
We went to that one there. Where are we here?
Bottom one's what you want.
Yeah, let me say Apichat is going here. Yeah, we went to that one. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Turbo. You are too sexy for your mask. And that is the thing. I like the new avatar here, Clue, the Cincinnati guy. I really do. All right, Robbie, what do you got? I think they're going to open up to, they'll open it up to some fans at some point. It might be transmitted to us, but my point is that if you smell my fart and I have pants on, if I have, viruses and I have a mask on, it's going to go through the mask too. That's my point, is that I don't know how good the masks are. If you can smell my fart, then you can smell my breath. What's going on there, Sean? A lot of the masks are actually useless and not safe. Oh, the test is negative. Oh, that is fantastic. Good news. Good news. So, yeah, we had a family member that just had surgery. and he had a fever for 3 days, and they're like, "Oh, we think he's got the big one here," but I guess he does not. So that's good news for us.
How you doing, Sean? My
So-
wife works in healthcare. We're going to have to wear masks as long because she works with elderly people.
Yep.
We just can't take that chance.
Yeah, no, you're in the belly of the beast. I get
Yeah.
it. You're in the belly of the beast. So, and that's Clue makes a good point. The professional athletes are probably the healthiest people on earth.
You would think so.
And their chance of contracting it is low, and the contract of getting sick is low, and the chances of dying is infinitesimally small. It really is. But now at the same time, how many stories have you heard about healthy people that are out jogging and die? This guy's a picture of health. He's in his 20s or 30s. He's out running.
Dr. Jim Fix, the guy that made jogging a popular sport, dropped dead of a heart attack.
Yeah, and it's just like the guy drops dead of a heart attack, no rhyme or no reason. So this stuff happens all the time. I get it, but I mean, for the most part, like you said, these guys are they're in shape and they're young.
I can't see them playing with masks. That makes no sense.
That makes no sense. It does here. Well, only the quarterbacks, Robbie.
Everybody gets a red jersey. You get a red jersey, and you get a red jersey. And you get a red jersey.
Isn't that pretty much the rule right now? Is only if the quarterbacks, yeah, well, that's the thing is you're running around third base and it comes off and you're just no, you can't. The wet fart, it doesn't always stay in your pants. You still smell it. You still smell it. Still smell it.
I don't touch your wet farts.
You never know.
I don't like you that much.
You never know.
Sharon's thing. That's Sharon's thing.
I think
Sharon can handle your wet farts.
Ruthie's got a thing about farts. That's what I remember.
Oh, go ahead, blame Ruthie. You yank.
Tom Brady will be fine. Yep. Yeah, and that's the thing. So we didn't stop jogging because healthy people died jogging. You're exactly right. I mean, that's why I don't jog, just to be safe. But
yes, you don't want to have the heart attack for that. Is it 15 yards for grabbing a COVID face mask?
Yeah. And what happens if a guy with a mask gets into a shouting match with a guy without a mask and they're in each other's face? It just defeats the purpose, defeats the purpose. So.
And yep, Jack Barry died from jogging too. Jim Fix. 2 X's in that Fix.
Oh, it's like the band.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So
anyway.
there you go. We'll change
we'll change it up a little bit.
So the big 7x10 band are still on sale for $200. Just in case you want to grab that.
That'd be too big. That would be too big. That would be. Yeah, Eddie Haskell. Yep.
Gosh, Mrs. Cleaver, you look wonderful today.
Who was Lumpy? That wasn't Haskell, was it?
No, Eddie Haskell or Ken Osmond played Eddie Haskell. Ken Osmond also played a cop on a couple shows. Eddie Haskell was kind of the bad boy on the show.
Right,
he kind of annoyed Wally.
Yeah, he picked on Beeve. Yeah,
and then he picked on the Beeve.
No, who? But was there a Lumpy?
There was a Lumpy. I think he was Beaver's friend.
Was he like the little fat kid?
Yes.
I thought Lumpy was Wally's friend.
Oh, is it Wally's friend?
I thought Lumpy was Wally's friend. Yeah, he was kind of like
Someone will let us know in the chat.
A big lung.
Frank Bank was Lumpy.
Okay, but now whose friend was that? That was Wally's friend. He was the older kid, right? He wasn't.
Al says he was a cop in real life. Okay.
Yeah, he was a cop in real life. Who's
now,
this
Al, is he also one of the Osmond boys? No, Larry Mondello. Okay. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the show. Lumpy was the son of Ward's boss. Ward, weren't you a little hard on the Beaver last night?
Lumpy.
Lumpy was he was Eddie's friend. Larry was Beaver's friend, the little fat kid. Okay, yes, I think it was always called Lawrence or something like that.
Okay, Lumpy was a tattletale. Okay, so now we get it.
Lumpy was a heavy kid. He was Wally's. Larry was Beaver's.
Yeah. Okay. So Lumpy. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. How you doing, Ivan?
Oh, okay. We got it here. We got it. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the chart. Okay. All right. So there's Lumpy. There's Lumpy and Eddie Haskell and Wally right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is Lumpy. So yeah. So it was indeed Larry. He's not quite as.
That's not as fat as. That's not who I was thinking.
No. Yeah. I thought Oh, here's That's okay. That's Larry.
Yeah, and that's the Beaver's friend. And he was a bit chunky.
Okay, that's who I'm thinking of. So,
yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
Okay, so there's Larry and Lumpy. So there's Larry, and there's Lumpy. So Lumpy was just.
See, I would have thought Larry was lumpy, and
I did too. Yeah, Lumpy didn't. He's got a little of a pot belly, but he was not. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Lumpy had farts. Yes, he did. Yep.
We've all had farts.
Hi, Ivan. What's going on? Yeah, we got Ape in the house.
Our last show, by the way, it was in protected mode.
What's that?
Ivan.
Okay.
Yeah, leave it to Beaver Talk tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna have some Beaver Talk tonight. Was that show ever in color, or was that always black and white?
No, it was always in black and white.
Okay, what years did that run?
Well, that was my trivia question. What significant world history event happened the day that Leave It to Beaver debuted?
Was it Kennedy?
No.
Yeah, Kennedy was in color. Leave It to Beaver. Was that? Oh, was that 50s or 60s?
Late 50s.
Is that the Korean War?
After the Korean War.
Okay. Yeah, it was Tony Dow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
No, not the Big Bopper.
Dave Little, we're talking Leave It to Beaver tonight. We're trying to
somebody got it. Somebody got it in the chat.
The Sputnik?
Sputnik 1 was launched the morning that Leave It to Beaver debuted on CBS. Canadians won more than their fifth. Yes. Did I get?
What happened?
Ron got a mo. Exactly.
His new wrestling thing. That's what he wrestles the banners with. World War Z.
World War II.
The Canadians won their 5th Stanley Cup. Ron still got the VHS of that, so I don't want to hear it.
I taped over your Cinemax collection with those highlights, by the way.
That's all right. I still want. Do you know what I want to see is
You want to see? You want to see Cinemax stuff? They have websites on that now.
Is it Tales from the Crypt or Creep Show? They just come out with a new one. It's like it's on like Splatter or something like that. There's some new horror channel that comes out that you can watch on the internet, and I think they're doing either a new Creep Show or a new Tales from the Crypt. It's one of them, and I heard it was pretty good because the Creep Show was pretty good. So I don't know if anybody knows what's going on with that.
Now, if they can get Darren Gavin up from the dead to do one of those, then you know it's pretty creepy.
Creep Show is good. Creep Show was at the time was kind of funny.
That the banner has a permanent home. Looks good.
Okay, Shudder. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you. It's on a service called Shudder, and they have I don't know if it's 1 or 2 seasons of Oh boy. Hang on a sec, folks. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Are you getting pulled over?
I'm actually not driving. I am pulled over.
No, it's you hear the that's my place. You hear him.
Oh, that's your place. Are you getting pulled over?
I'm getting pulled over. That ABC banner called me out.
Yeah, Creep Show. That's the one. Yeah, they made a new Creep Show. I don't know if they just remade the old ones or if they made some brand new ones. Yeah, I shudder to think of it too. So I don't know if they just remade the old ones or if they had like new episodes that come out. But I gotta go check that out. I think there might be a free trial of that. Yeah,
this is how I drive.
One Adam 12.
I'm one of those. Gotta. I have to say, I just saw first. I've seen a bunch of crazy stuff. I've seen people with the actual gas masks. I've seen that, like they're playing Warzone in real life or
That's
whatever.
what happens when you let Dave have a wet fart. You need one of those.
But
That's right.
if you're familiar with the area, I walked into a Wawa, which is, they're local to me down here in the Philly area, and I saw somebody with 2 masks on, one on top of it.
Why?
I don't know. I saw. She had like one of those like hospital type, like the hospital type, real thin, like kind of paperish kind of one, and then she had a mask over top of that one.
Wow. No,
I guess
that
she was
virus ain't gonna get her.
That's right.
When breathing is really an optional exercise. Why was like a convenience store
Yes.
that sells really good food?
Yes, Wawa is it's a 7-Eleven type, but they've got a lot of kind of prepared stuff and things like that. So yeah. So Dave, I promised you earlier, I've got a great story.
All right.
So last Friday, I was leaving the rink and I was driving home, and I decided I was going to stop in Philadelphia. And we're just tired of the same food. Like we have made, we've gone through our entire rotation 4 times over of things we've made at home, and now we've also gone 3 or 4 times through the loop of the handful of places we could get takeout. So I said, hey, I'm going to stop at my favorite pizza place in South Philly on the way home. No, not Pizza Hut. I don't normally go through Philly to go home. I usually go over Philly north, but this time I went south and went right through Philly and stopped at my favorite pizza place. This is a very popular place, and I don't want to drag the story on, but they're usually just cash only. You have to walk up and order it. No call-ins, full pies only. It's very, very popular place. And I'll give it a shout out. It's called Angelo's. It's in South Philly. Barstool rated it real high. It's really very good. So I call up to say, hey, are you guys open? Because if I'm going out of my way, are you guys open? And is it normal? Is it business as usual? Do I have to show up with cash? And they said, actually, we've changed our entire system. You have to call in now, and it's credit card only. Because they're doing it for the virus or whatever, right? A lot of people are changing their business models to survive. So I call in and they say, okay, when you get there, we'll call you so you can come in. So sure enough, I get there, I park, and there is a crowd of people outside of this place.
Hey, we're coming up on a hard break right now. Can we hold you over after the news and take you back on?
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just trying to let you know that you have to call in. So I get there, and there's a ton of people out there, and there's 2 young kids, probably high school age, sitting on the stoop. Right, the stoop right next to it, and they're just dialing. And I said, well, the kid's like, I can't get through. I can't get through. So I said to him, you trying to, like, they won't let you, like, just poke your head in and say, hey, can I get a pie? And the big bouncer there that's letting people in and out says, no, you gotta call. So these poor kids are on 2 phones sitting here dialing, hanging up. So I stood there and I just dialed the phone and it rang, and I said, hey guys, I got it. And the kid goes, oh my God, how did you get through? I said, oh, I just saw the guy hang up. And there was a collective little laugh at these poor 2 kids.
Oh, so that they only have the one phone. Yeah, I get it.
How was it? Now that you've told us this,
it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So a stoop, yeah, that's what you call, like, people sit on their stoops. Like you have like the 2 or 3, cement steps that lead up to your house. So they were sitting on. It was actually like a barber shop that had a little stoop. Yeah, it's a Philly term, I guess. Stoop.
That's what I can't get through. Oh, hello. You won the contest.
I was sitting there and I saw the guy hang up. So, and these kids are like, I can't get through, and they're just sitting there not looking. So I was like, oh, here you go. And the kid looked at me like I was some sort of like, how did you get through? I said, well, I just saw the guy hang up.
So what did you get for a pizza after that long story?
Yeah, they just got 2 pizzas. That's how the best pizzas in the world.
Cheese, what? Pepperoni, pineapple?
No pineapple, just regular cheese, and much better, yes, Ron, than Pizza Hut.
Oh, Every time we talk to you in the car, you're going out for pizza, but yet we wanted to do something completely different. That's how you started the story. We're going to do something completely different tonight. Who wants pizza? Right? I mean, am I wrong?
Different place. Oh, we got sound effects now.
Oh no, we've had sound effects for a while. He usually plays them for me.
Mm.
Oh, that was a good story. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it. I've gotten some laughs on that.
Aunt Becky fell asleep. It was so long.
So, Mrs. Cleaver, how's the beaver?
Eddie Haskell. We were talking about Eddie Haskell and Lumpy.
Yeah, I heard you. That's
And we got Lumpy and Larry confused. And we're trying to
Yeah,
figure out
I
when
would have never.
and Leave It to Beaver started in the 50s. How long did they run?
57
50s?
to 64.
Oh, really? They ended Really? They ended 64 and I saw them as a
kids
kid
grew
or
up.
something?
Dave. Were you in high school back then?
No, I wasn't even born in 64. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
the
banner even
The
laughed.
banner even laughs, yeah. Inject us all with Norton, problem solved, yeah. Norton. Turbo had dinner, a pizza tonight too. Turbo, did you have pineapple? Come on, I can't be the only guy with pineapple here.
Yes, you are.
Well, I gotta
No,
change
it's pretty popular. I mean, not for me. I don't eat that garbage. Is that?
Exactly.
Oh, without looking, it's a Cyclone jersey. I thought it was a Fur Ranch jersey.
Yeah, no, I just got in the mail today. One of the listeners, Mike, sent that to me today. And he also sent me this. Ronnie James Dio World Tour from either 84 or 85. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Ronnie James Dio Tour. I remember used to buying these at the concerts there. I wish I kept mine from back in the day. Yeah. Lasagna
Ooh.
from the local Italian deli. Oh, that's pretty good.
Nice.
I had frozen chicken nuggets. That's what I had. The dogs had Thanksgiving dinner, but I had frozen chicken nuggets. Oh, you had onion pizza with
That's
a little
good.
bit of pine-apple on the side. Okay.
No
You
one
got it.
eats pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about beaver. Somebody threw in a Spudnik. Yep. Midlife crisis. Grew up in North Central PA. Sheets
Okay,
country?
well, see, that's the thing is there's this big debate about Sheetz versus Wawa, and if without a doubt, if you live near where Sheetz is, and Sheetz is the best, and if you're from Eastern PA, Wawa is the best. Wawa is actually the name of the town that this place started in. It's somewhere south of Philly, just north of Delaware. But I haven't picked a horse there. Sheetz is very good too. A little different. It's a little different, but.
I have a friend that works at a Heritage in Woodbury.
Heritage. Oh, in Woodbury, New Jersey.
Yes.
I lived in Woodbury, New Jersey when I was 4 years old. Heritage is there's very few of those left, but they had these incredible ice pops back in the day. 2 sticks, and they had root beer ice pops. I love them.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh! I love
I'm
those.
I'm talking your language, Ron.
Yes, you are.
Hey, so the stoop, right? So
The
could
stoop.
I work that into the hockey? It's like shot saves the puck is loose on the stoop, and he covers it up before
because
anybody can
it's-
get it.
No.
Isn't that the stoop? It's the steps in front, right? I could use that.
Oh, so you think it's like the slot instead of the slots to stoop? Dave,
I
you do
don't-
you. You do you, buddy.
I was doing me. I don't know what the
Yeah,
stoop
that's what I'm
is.
saying. That's
puck
what I'm
is
saying.
loose. Puck is loose on the stoop, and it's covered up, and there's no rebound.
So can I actually? Here's the thing that really bothers me. So the guy that does the flyers down here, he's very good, but he does something that drives me mad. Every once in a while, he calls the puck the disc. I hate that. Can I curse on the show? I hate it. And the disc goes in the corner, and I just want to punch my TV when he says
Yeah.
it.
We
It's
got the
like
guy, the Boston guy appears like, yeah, the shot goes off the window.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, as much as
No.
I've actually learned to hate Mike Emmerich. Like I grew up with Mike Emmerich. Mike Emmerich was a Flyers guy before he was anything. He and Bill Clement were on Prism, right? Doing Flyers games in the 80s. And then obviously, Emmerich left and started doing the stuff for the Devils, and then he became what he became. And he's fantastic. He's got a great voice. But I felt like when he became too big, he like found every thesaurus he could find and just like shoved them down his throat, and he just spews out like stupid words and stupid sayings at times just because he wants to sound like, better than everyone else.
Yeah, that's what they find these cool little words to throw out there, and you're like, okay, what?
I would be like, hey, Mike, you are fantastic. Stop. You don't have to try to be better. You are great the way you are. Like Dave before he cut his hair, and now he's a nobody.
I haven't cut my hair in months. Look how long it is. There it is.
Yeah, you can go next week.
I might be able to go next week. Yeah. Oh, Jack Edwards. Oh, he's terrible.
Just no heart surgeries.
Yeah, I know, right?
Haircuts
Yeah.
before
Get your hair cut and get your dog washed. You can get your car washed.
Yeah, I can get my hair cut, but I can't get my heart taken care of. Yeah,
Right,
I know, right?
right.
Yeah, Jack Edwards. He's like, and he took the fucking going for the Bruins and beating the Maple Leafs. It's like, shut up, Jack. Just click, Jack.
Did
Just
you drop an F-bomb in there?
no, I didn't. I didn't drop an F-bomb. That's how he talks. And he dangled the defenseman. It's like, just shut up. Just call the game. Stop trying to make it about you, Jack. I can't stand him. But I got to put it on the radio. No, when he tones it down, he's good. I like Jack when he's toned down and he calls a great game. But when he goes into Jack mode, I got to turn it off. Yep.
Indeed.
I don't know if everybody wants to be Mike Lang.
Scratch my back with a hacksaw.
I mean, you can only do that so many times, and then it's like it's
He's
really
a
not
good nuts and bolts guy. But and he does it at the appropriate time. It's kind of like Jenneret with Buffalo.
Yeah, but he reuses them over and over and over, and it's just to a point. It's like it's fun for the first few years, and it's like okay, But after a while, it gets to be a little bit much. And when it first came out, it was unique, And then everyone tries to do it, and everyone tries to find their shtick, and it's just like, I just call the game. Just seriously, just call the game. Like Ruppy Haley, he just calls the game. Indeed. He's got one word. Rupp, that was a heck of a play. Indeed. So, yeah, that's how he sounds. When he gets all excited, he goes off. When something happens, he goes nuts.
It's amazing that you didn't used to broadcast in black and white.
Broadcast.
Because there was never any good color.
No, there wasn't. Yeah, I was just watching Family Guy tonight. I forgot I had a few episodes, so I started watching Family Guy tonight.
Really?
Did anyone watch the golf yesterday?
I did not. It's the NASCAR, but I didn't want golf.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff. So I got a buddy in Long Island. He's got this ultimate man cave where he's got two rooms. In one room he's got a 90-inch TV for 8K or whatever, and in the other room he's got this like 65-inch TV, and he's got 3 TVs over the top of it. And normally, like on a Sunday, he's got this thing going. And yesterday he had cornhole on one, and he had NASCAR on one. He had the golf on the big one, and he had something else crazy in the middle. It's just this obscure sports. He's because he's on his phone making bets on cornhole.
That's great, Fitz.
So
I don't know if that was Johnny Mose that said.
I don't know. I never heard most do hockey.
There was one guy in hockey, and they took him off, and he never went back on again. He's like, he hit the post. He hit the effing post. And it was like in a playoff game, and they took him off, and he never came back. But I don't think that was most. I mean, it could have been. I don't know if most ever doing hockey, but
nobody wants to be me. Big Club.
We all want to be you. Golf is a touchy subject here in here lately. Oh yeah, that golf game. Yeah, you should play that. I'd like to see you play that PC golf game and see what you think.
Okay, send it over.
It's a point and click game. But you'd have to get it. You have to get it. It's a point and click game. It's that expensive.
Sure.
$50 or something.
I'm loaded. I'm a rink owner.
Right. Yeah.
Take
You'll be
care,
back
Ivan.
in a few months. But yeah, no. So we play this game, and you try to read the win and the whole bit, and the ball keeps slicing on us, and everyone's bitching about that.
It
That one
slice on
game.
you.
So.
Doesn't slice on me.
Oh.
I mean, I played a lot of those back in the day, like when they first came out. Like when
Yeah,
that's
like
what
the
you
linked.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see,
Sure.
that's the problem. Is we played all of those and we kept hitting our drives down the middle and thought we were great. Now that this game doesn't do that, it's a little more realistic. So, yeah, Todd, you missed Bannergate. Yeah, Flynn, you missed that the other night too, right? When
I don't
Ron-
know. I'm looking at that guy's avatar, and I'm completely I'm losing my mind. He had the Cleveland, that guy.
Oh, you don't like Cleveland?
No, I'm just saying he had the old Indians logo with the guy with the feather. Didn't they?
Chief Otto, yeah.
Did they make a big deal about that guy?
I'm not sure.
I thought last year they did something where they had a problem with that Indian guy or whatever, a Native American.
Well, so this is what you missed there, Flinner. In case you're wondering, this and Toto, this is what you missed.
Gosh,
All right,
we're gonna
So-
relive this again.
we're gonna relive this again. So this is kind of what happened. All right.
Gotta play the audio. You have permission to play the audio.
All right, hang on a sec. I'll play the audio. So let me stop the screen and go back in. And I'll share this audio. So Ron got attacked by this banner. Oh, man, you guys getting all this? Holy cow! Hey, here it is. ABC. So Ron, he's got the banner. You're all wrapped up in it now. Now
What's gonna
he's stuck.
happen? You like my blanket, Gardner?
Somebody call 611.
People had their.
So he's trying to show
NFL
that banner that's
blankets
hanging
when they were
behind him.
little. I just spent $100
And it
for an ABC
didn't
sports
go
blanket,
well.
There you go.
So I
There
said,
you
go get the
go.
banner. That looks pretty good. I can't quite read it. Can you roll a little bit more?
Fight me.
Oh Jesus!
Then he gets stuck.
Hey, Sarah. Now I'm caught in it. Thanks, Gardner. Sarah. Come here.
Help!
You missed it.
Time is gonna
Hands
get
coming.
the death of you.
Ah. There.
Sarah comes in and saves the day.
Is it
The
the agony
banner's
of
got him
defeat?
pinned. I think he only got a 2 count. The wide world of sports.
Take this thing off me, please. Someone
he
Dave was
comes in
giving
to
me
save the
a,
day.
is this a long story?
Oh, so that was our fun the other night.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
you still let that banner in the room.
Yeah, well, he killed it. He slayed it. It's hanging up on the wall
Played it.
now.
We wrestled it
Oh.
later.
It's
So
like a
it's like
moose.
it's like your moose head. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
he's proudly.
That's exactly what I said. I'm hanging it like a deer.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he hung tough against that banner. He really
Oh,
did.
Well, it's already been stuffed.
That's right. That's right. Oh,
So,
ding,
yeah,
ding,
that's
ding,
funny.
ding.
Been doing this streaming stuff for almost 2 years, and that's gonna be my claim to fame. Overrun by
Is that how long this pandemic's been?
no.
It feels like it. Well, listen, gents, I got to run to go pick up a buddy at the airport. So, wanted to pop in. Enjoyed. Listen, that was a good time, Dave.
Yeah, thanks for the pizza story.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of funny. It was a little bit long, but you got it was
Sorry.
funny.
I had to set it up.
Saw the guy hang up. That was
I
funny.
hope that the kids got their
Did they get their pizza? I hope.
They did get their pizza. Yeah. I mean, the poor kid. He didn't know whether to be mad, embarrassed, or happy because I helped him out.
You would have been funny. It would have been funny if they couldn't get through. If you would like called up on the ride home and like said, "Yeah, I got my 2. I might have a problem with my," and like tied up the line for like 10 or 15 minutes on the kids. were outside.
Listen, there was a lot of people outside that store. So, anyway, all right, guys, enjoy. Up, see the Indians back.
Yeah.
take care.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
Oh, it might have been SB worthy. It was definitely YouTube worthy. Yeah, SB indeed. Yeah, take care, Flinner. I didn't know where he was going with that story, but it actually was kind of funny. They
Yeah,
only had
it
the
is.
one
Poor
funny thing.
kids.
How'd you get through? The guy just hung up. Imagine that. It's like, we've been both trying on our phones. We can't get through. What's going on? And the guy who shows up and gets right through. It's like, oh, man.
Hey, how'd that happen?
Oh, man. But jeepers, yeah, I mean, you're in front of the place. You can't peek your head in and say, hey, or just like bang on the window and said, make me a pizza and I'll pay you. I mean, come on. It's man, it's so inconsistent right now. It makes no sense. So anyway, but all right, so we should probably wrap up because you got to go
About
and
10
do
minutes.
some. Okay, we got a few minutes to go. Okay, so we'll
Yeah.
start winding things here. As you got to set up your broadcast tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tonight. I need to go and maybe
Does
take a look at
M
my app.
enjoy the banner? I think M is nonplussed by it. It's too high for her to reach.
Have you noticed that since he got that $1,500 banner, we haven't seen the cat? If there was a little swap going on, where it's like,
Trust me.
they sold the cat.
Would
Sell
you
the
like
cat to get the banner.
Would you like me to call you at 4:45 tomorrow morning when the cat sings a song of her people at my door?
No.
That's the right answer, Gardner, because you're now a contact. It's not just a phone number. I can now just ask for Dave.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We haven't seen the cat since you got the banner, so I don't know if you had to hawk the cat, if the cat down the pawn shop, so you could,
No. In fact, we get 2 boxes of her food from Petco from via UPS, I think Wednesday.
We get the chewy stuff in. It's a big monster thing too. It's like, oh, it's
Yeah,
like ordering
78 on
Cinderblock.
Twitch. No, Todd, it wasn't $1,500. It's Baltimore, Texas tonight.
1,500.
It
15.
wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was not 1,500.
Yep.
The banner ate the cat. Well, it is a meatball logo.
I got this. I got more hats in. My mother sent me more hats, so I have like a ton of these hats now. So I says, how funny it'd be to wear the Yankees one. I guess she just bought everything they had in stock, so it included Yankees and Giants and the whole bit. And
Well, the Giants, I don't mind.
the Yankees have been bad for so long; it's really not that big of a deal. So, I don't really mind that. Did Bob Greasy sign it? I don't know. Oh.
Edie House, City House at like 8 p.m.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I saw that her city has this big howl at 8 p.m. That's a California thing. Yeah, it's the wolf thing. I don't know. It's what they do. California's messed up, dude. Really. I went in there. I've been there a couple times.
Got on stream this weekend, I think.
Yeah, they did the game hounds. I'm taking a break from the game hounds right now.
Emily came in one night, didn't she? Over the weekend?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
She's not allowed in here when Sarah's home because she won't leave us alone. But
yeah, my wife makes dog food and puts it in the fridge. I'm like, what is this? This looks great. No, that's dog food. Oh, you got to put on there. That's for the dogs. No, I don't think it was 1,800. I think it was a square 1,500, but it had free shipping. So he felt he got a good deal. And that made you famous. $1,500 made you famous on YouTube. So,
it was 109.
1,500 sounds. That's a good story though. Why you wrecking the story? Don't wreck. I mean, just sometimes you just got to go with it. Really, seriously, just you got to know when to go with it.
Because my wife might be watching.
All right, so just tell her it's 100, and she never watches.
The only time she's ever watched was Friday night.
Yeah, we got the Chesterfields. We got them going.
The Chesterfields night. So Friday night after I didn't realize you had done the wrestling video, or maybe I'd watched it. And so she comes in to get me ready for bed. And so she said, "What was this all about?" So I backed it up. And so you're complaining about you're farting and taking temperatures. This fart fetish of yours, it just needs to go away, Gardner. Yeah. Don't give me that. Huh? What? I don't understand what you're talking about. And so we're talking about you taking anal temps, and the subject changes. Oh, yeah, because it was on the pillows behind me. You see how she's got them sloped into blankets. Okay, and so it did look like a body bag. I will give you that. And so you accused me of having a body bag on my bed, and then you said, "Oh, your fake banner. And so that's what set me off. And so we watched for a good 15, 20 minutes. That was funny.
Yep, people rewound that more than the Janet Jackson Super Bowl thing. So, yep.
My nipples are prettier.
Yep. Oh, we could do that. Split.
Da 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 da. They would. I know I've told you this before. Every time they would do a Wide World Anniversary special, they would go find that guy. He was some worker behind the Iron Curtain. I'm glad you made me agony of defeat. You know, like every 5 years, we saw that Slobo was still alive making windshields for Lotz's.
Yep, that poor bastard. You know.
Hell,
That's probably the only time we ever wiped out too on camera, and they got it, and it's like, hey, I got a great idea, you know.
That Vinco, is that it? Yeah, no, it wasn't Eddie the Eagle. Yep, for years, the entire run of the show, he's known to millions of Americans as the dude that fell off the ski jump. Yeah, I'm like a Timex. I take a licking and keep on ticking.
Is that when they had the Swiss time in the corner? Swiss time. And it would be the clock going. I used to like the Swiss time. It kind of made it feel really official, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
It wasn't just a clock; it was Swiss time. So Swiss is like
yes.
Swiss time must be accurate.
All right, I've worked for an hour with a Yankee fan.
No, I just put on the hat. Actually, I look good in it, don't I? I look kind of good. That'd be my one and only time in the Yankees hat. I said I'd wear it for a joke tonight, so I did. I'll probably catch some heat from this, but this will make
conditions that I have to work with.
This will make a great Christmas gift for my uncle.
Was he Yankee fan?
What? There was one Christmas. I think it was 2 Christmases ago. I got everybody calendars. Like, as I'm shopping a few days before, I don't know what to get, whatever. So they had this little kiosk full of calendars. So I was like, oh, look at these calendars. So I got my mother a cat one, I got my brother a whatever one, and I got my cousin a Bruins one, and my aunt a Patriots one. So I didn't know what to get my uncle. They had a New York Jets. So I got him a New York Jets calendar.
What did you ever do to that man?
Everyone opens their calendar at the same time. It's like, oh, I get cats, and oh, I get puppies, and oh, I get Patriots, and oh, I get Bruins. He's like, I got New York Jets. So he got me a New York Jets glass the next Christmas. I opened it up.
Oh, is that why you got the Jets glass?
I get the Jets glass for Christmas. Yeah,
I like the Jets glass. I do that.
We tended to bust each other's chops like that. It's like, oh, really?
It's like Charlie Brown going trick or treating. I got a rock.
I know. It'd be great if I could find a hat. That'd be great.
We already got a thumbs down.
I got a troll. Because I every one of my videos now gives me a thumbs down. So I don't know who's trolling me, but I don't care. The chat room likes it. People like the show. I'm not gonna let troll get me down. I have an idea who it is. I just don't care.
Okay.
So, yep. So I wore it for everywhere. So, all right, folks, we're gonna jump out here. Ron's got some things coming up tonight. Where are you, Ron? Over on right here.
Yep. For Twitch.
Okay, Retro Sports Network over on Twitch. I'm gonna read my Ronnie James Dio program tonight.
There you go.
Do a couple things around the office here, so I'll probably be tuning in. So I want to thank everybody for watching tonight, and hopefully we'll see everybody. It is a status symbol. I have an idea who it is. It's just a matter, do I want to go through and hide them from the channel? I just don't know if it's worth my time right now. So whichever, they can be immature all they want as far as I'm concerned. So, all right, then we will talk to everybody later.
Bye-bye.